Ah, seeking a commission with the Honorable House du Fort? We need able hands to rid the Sisters of a menace we've endured for too long. We are prosecuting a war against the Dreadsail pirate fleet, and the Admiral ordered me to gather as many capable fighters as I can muster for a landing party. Need about a dozen, all told. Head up the Loft Empyrean gangway then, and watch your step. Taking a tumble from the flagship is quite a drop. Report to Purser Ashcroft on the lower decks and she'll see that you're accounted for. Just that it's incredibly dangerous. The Dreadsails are some of the nastiest pirates we've ever seen, and their pillaging has gotten out of control in recent months. And it's no wonder the Admiral is out for blood.
Reporting in? Not a moment too soon. I've got you marked down. Make sure your compatriots are all here as well. Timing will be everything if this mission is to succeed. Arrival confirmed. I'll make certain your pay is waiting for you when you return. One less worry to have on your mind before a large-scale battle. Are you ready to get started? Good, good. Admiral Galvendier will brief you on your mission himself. It is of the highest importance. And don't forget to make use of the resources here in the hold. Take every advantage we can give you. Admiral Galvendier is right over there. He'll be able to tell you anything you need to know before we make landfall. Don't keep him waiting. Dreadsail Reef. The Dreadsail pirate fleet's island hideaway. It's small, but the shallows are treacherous to navigate, even without their sea mages meddling with the wind and tide. Oh, if you've never had the misfortune of crossing a Maomer sea mage, you're in for an unpleasant surprise. I hear the Dreadsail leader is an especially powerful one. I've heard she sunk countless ships with her storms.
Let me have a look at you, Marine. Yes, you'll make a fine addition to the assault force. We only have time to land a few of you, so every fighter we send has to count for 10. The death or capture of Daihjara-la, the fleet queen of the Dreadsail pirates. She's the linchpin holding those bloodthirsty sea elves together, and the greatest obstacle standing between our navy and the elimination of these pirates. Once the Dufort flotilla has engaged the Dreadsail fleet, this vessel will take you within striking distance of their island base. Make landfall, find Daihjara-la, and subdue her before she can bring her magic to bear on our ships. We'll be engaging the enemy momentarily. Prepare as you need and get on deck. This ship will be a sitting duck until you're underway, so make it quick. She's the scourge of the Sisters Archipelago, one of the Sea Elves' most powerful conjurers, a sea mage. Her storms have sunk many a warship in pursuit of her fleet, but we hope cornering her on land may tip the scales in our favor. I've had the misfortune of clashing with her fleet on many occasions. We've lost more ships to her waves and gales than to honest warfare. The only way this attack stands any chance of success is if you stop her. They've been a nuisance for years, but the losses suffered going after them always outweighed the benefits of victory. That changed in recent months. The Dreadsails have been striking waterways all over the Sisters in small, well-coordinated groups. Aye, Daihjara-la has split her fleet into small attack groups to hit as many shipping lanes as she can. We've tried to catch them out in smaller numbers, but their groups maneuver in perfect concert with each other. We've only spied it from afar. It's a craggy rock full of tunnels that these wharf rats have turned into a warren. We'll get you as close as we can, but the shallows are full of jagged rocks and coral waiting to take a bite of our hull. Our flotilla will do its best to draw the Sea Elves' attention, but you should expect scores of pirates to stand between you and the Fleet Queen. They'll also have trained sea beasts at their beck and call. Victory will be hard won.
If you're going to be barging your way through the rest of Dreadsail Reef, I could use your assistance. I'll make it worth your while. I'm trying to understand this device the Dreadsails looted. It's full of latent energy, but I can't tune it properly. Too much interference around the island. It's the Fleet Queen's runes. I'd like you to find and destroy them. In the adjacent caverns. I'm not sure where precisely, but I assure you they are there. I'm sorry I can't be more help in this regard. Our hosts don't allow us free reign of their home. For good reason. I already located and destroyed two. When I did, the tonal output of this device increased. But I sense the presence of more interference coming from outside this chamber. I'd wager there are about 5 more runes, if they are of similar potency. It appears dwarven, and unusually simple for their work. It seems to react to magical energies, but the interference from Talaria's runes make its output too chaotic for me to understand. Those runes must be destroyed if I'm to learn more. I am the Mage Navigator of the Fickle Maiden, and a man with an eye for less mundane treasures. I was intrigued by the Fleet Queen's invitation, because she claims to have a secret weapon that will make her the uncontested ruler of the Sisters. No. She's keeping the secret close to her vest, but I heard some of her sailors mention lodestones in an unusual context. I think her plans must involve whatever those are.
Was there a bout in the arena? I wouldn't have minded a show.
Surprised to find an Altmer cozying up to a Maulmer? Well, the enemy of my enemy is my friend, and I'm not exactly welcome back home.
You do well to show fealty to the Fleet Queen. Talaria will take over the Sisters soon.
This one has not seen you at any other dives among the Sisters. You must have sailed far to deal with Fleet Queen Talaria. I don't know how Talaria started sailing circles around the Dufort fleet, but whatever her trick is, it's working.
So, how did you do it? Lylina, I mean. Knife across the throat, or in the belly? Did you boil his blood, or freeze it in his veins?
Watch yourself, Dreadsail, and keep your weapons at your side.
You think you can defeat the sea herself? I will be reborn like a wave!
Secure this landing. It's time to bring the landing force home. What's your report? My battle mages have been waiting for the magic to calm around this damned island. We were getting tossed about on choppy seas until you took the wind out of her sails. Where's Talaria? That's a trick the Sea Witch never shared with me. Thank the Divines. Wasn't enough to spare her from you, though. I'm not sure what scares me more. Glad you were on our side, Marine. Let's get you home and to the purser. The remaining Dreadsails are sure to put up a fight, but without their Fleet Queen, I favor our chances. Even before you struck her down, their maneuvers weren't so deft as they've been in recent battles. Surely another trick she was behind. Aye. Her magic is the only explanation I can muster for how well coordinated her fleet has been over great distances. How she came to acquire such a power is anyone's guess, but it must have been a recent development. It would make patrolling the Sisters much easier if they could, but I doubt there are any of them with a fraction of Talaria's power. Still, once we've claimed this island and conducted a search, maybe we'll learn a few of her tricks. I aim to sink as many as I can, but I imagine those who manage to escape will sail home to Biendanea, or search for safer waters to prey upon. Either way, the Dreadsail fleet will be a thing of the past. The land the Sea Elves occupy when they aren't plaguing ours. Never seen it myself. No sailor has, except the Sea Elves themselves. Maybe one day there'll be a navy up to the task of taking the fight to them for a change. Not mine, no.